morning, awesome people. The FIFA World Cup bells are still ringing, and my heart bell rings in such an unspeakable joy. This awesome morning, I am still diving into the World Cup Chronicles, and I want to capture this episode, the power of the underdog, when faith defies the odds. Hey guys, help us grow our channel by subscribing, sharing, and smashing the notification bell for new inspiring videos. The FIFA World Cup has always been a stage for the giant of football. It is when legends are born, when household names command the headlines, and when nations with rich footballing histories are expected to dominate. Yet every so often, football gives a story that transcends tactics, statistics, and trophies. It reminds us that a beautiful game is not only about who is expected to win, it is about those who dare to believe. These tournaments belong to one such nation, Cape Verde. They arrived as debutants. Few gave them a chance. They were not blessed with the global reputation of football superpowers such as Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappé, Erling Haaland, or Harry Kane. On paper, they were there to make up the numbers, but football is not played on paper. Match after match, Cape Verde showed the world that heart can compete with history, discipline can challenge talent, and unity can stand toe-to-toe with individual brilliance. They went through the group stage unbeaten in normal time, and even in the knockout stage, they refused to surrender within 90 minutes. Their courageous draw against world champions Argentina was more than just a football result. It was a declaration that dreams are valid no matter how small you are. By the end of their remarkable journey, something extraordinary had happened. The world stopped talking about the superstars. The headline shifted. The spotlight moved from established giant to a tiny island nation that played with fearless conviction. Millions who had never heard of Cape Verde before were suddenly cheering for them. They may have left the tournament, but they walk away with something that no medal can buy: the respect, admiration, and heart of football fans across the globe. There's a lesson here for every one of us. Life often places us in situations where we feel outnumbered, overlooked, and underestimated. People judge us by our background, our resources, our appearance, or our past. They declare our limit before we even begin. But your size does not determine your significance. History has repeatedly shown that ordinary people with extraordinary determination can change the narrative. The world remembers those who refuse to accept the labels placed upon them. Greatness begins the moment you stop measuring yourself by what you lack and start maximizing your potential. Never allow your current position to convince you that your future has already been written. Every giant was once unknown. Every champion was once an underdog. Every remarkable story began with someone who simply refused to quit. Cape Verde did not leave the World Cup as champions, but they left as heroes. They proved that success is not always measured by lifting the trophy. Sometimes success is inspiring millions, changing perceptions, and leaving a legacy that outlives the competition itself. So if you feel like the smallest person in the room, keep showing up. If people overlook you, keep working. If the odds are against you, keep believing. Your greatest victory may not be proving yourself to your critics. It may be inspiring someone else to believe that they too can overcome impossible odds. Never underestimate what God can do with a life that is fully surrounded, a heart that refuses to give up, and a spirit that keeps believing when everyone else has stopped. Fare thee well, the blue sharks of Cape Verde. You may not have lifted the World Cup, but you lifted the hopes of every underdog in the world. You reminded us that courage is greater than reputation, faith is stronger than fear, and sometimes the most unforgettable stories are written by those no one expected them to succeed. The world will remember your journey, not because you were the biggest, but because you showed us that the smallest light can shine the brightest. Hey buddy, let these words kindle your spirit today. Dear gracious God, when the world sees only our size, help us remember the greatness you have placed within us. When the odds turn against us, let faith speak louder than fear, and courage rise above every limitation. Make our small beginnings the foundation of an extraordinary testimony. Turn every setback into strength, every struggle into purpose, and every battle into a story of your glory. The Lord bless you. The Lord cause His awesomely inspiring presence to envelope you. And as always, may the Son of Man who passed through the clouds unto the Ancient of Days, may the one who placed stars in space and makes snowflakes like soft lace, may He always inspire us to aspire like Cape Verde. Before we aspire, have a super week. And my name is Gideon Foley.